swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account is bouncing. I keep the lucky cat pouncing. My Nicky Necko ain't frowning. Keychain, piggy bank, I'm surrounded. Even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the light. I'll be blowing through it at the speed of light. Growing like stalactites. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight, tricks of the trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court. Here is Edwards. Lets it go with a three. That one's in, his first shot this game. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Brunson.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
And yes, it's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Brunson. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Edwards can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The kick out to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. And now just over a minute played here in the first. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Pass to Edwards. Randall left side. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Randall with the bucket.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Make the move. And here are the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Pass to Towns. Now Achua. Can't tie it up as that one misses. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Conley. And he drives in. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Pass to Randall for the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's New York. Now, here's Achua. Stolen by Michael Conley. Randall left side. McDaniels with the ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Next to Gobert. Now McDaniels. Defended by Hart. And finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Here's Brunson. Gobert pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Edwards. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, if you find yourself in between, in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Now here's Brunson. Hart, that's good. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the first. Randall with the bucket.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
On the wing, Bridges. Misses the 3. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Robinson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. McBride with the ball. He has yet to score. On the wing, Anunoby. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Dillingham. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Minnesota leading by 5. Over in the corner, Edwards. Robinson pulls it in. New York with the ball. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Edwards with it. Bridges covering. And Edwards slams it in.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Edwards brings the double team. And here is Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards on the bounce. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to McBride. With some arc. Gobert pulls it in. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 3-point lead. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one goes on Anunoby.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. He's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Hart. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Brunson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The kick out to Anunoby. Reed with the block. And they're able to recover. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Miller with the ball. Hart covering. And it's blocked by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Brunson right side. Outside Towns. Back to Brunson. The tray. Oh, Brunson good from range.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Timberwolves mixing it around. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 20.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Knicks trail by 4. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brunson with a head of steam. The score now all even. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Edwards can't hit. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
For the lead, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. It counts, and the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels. For New York, they had shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Pass to Reed. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul. And for the number
Now Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Brunson, good.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Reed. Towns with the steal. They get a hand on it. And they're running. Reed with it. Bridges covering. Back to Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Clark outside. It's Miller on the way.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Achua. No good on the 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Reed. And the 3 off target. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Here's Robinson. Good D by Miller. Now DiVincenzo. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. He'll get you back to the end. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Now the Timberwolves with it, trailing by 2. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Pass to Payne. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to McDaniels. Lock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's denied. Achua with it. Conley picks him up. Looking to end his cold spell. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Count it.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play change for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted in terms of what they've done defensively.
McDaniels with the ball.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Launches it. Hook it. Edwards slotting home the three.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, we know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. Can I get it done? We'll see. Guys.
Thanks, David. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards at the rim.
And he shows
Shooter Diaz, nigga.
Breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Brunson. Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Outside Edwards to take the lead. Lets it go from deep. Brunson with some nice D.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and they take the lead. DiVincenzo's got his first basket.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Brunson. The focus from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. The shot, no good. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And here is Robinson. Offline with his three. Here is Edwards. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Brunson, no good. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
On deep, Brunson. Second shot opportunity. Towns, no luck.
They've got to take the...
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And that's an intentional foul. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one. That will put them up by
MVP, bitch.
We're good. And it's a three-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboard.
That's game.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a two-possession game.
GG.
New York calls timeout.
GG.
17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
GG, these nuts in your mouth, homeboy.
They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Let's go, man.
7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is
Shit
such
too
a
easy.
mental aspect of the game.
Playing with
This
your
guy
lame
keeps his
ass.
composure and comes through.
You said
New
what?
York takes timeout. They trailed by
I just
7.
started playing this shit, and I'm beating you. You my third one. Lame ass
And a
nigga.
little late to
What the
implement a
fuck?
plan B.
2
This game
wins.
is a wrap.
Hey, you 6 and 33.
Mike
Just
wants to
chill.
remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right
What the
way.
fuck? This shit over with, homeboy.
Brunson has a
Yeah, I
two-pointer.
bet.
And so they
Don't
choose to
stop
attempt
fouling me, dude. Cut them fouls off.
Give him credit.
Darren, I got 40 with your boy.
But I think it's too little, too late.
First free throw
Yeah, I heard
is
you.
good,
That boy got
and that
36,
stretches their
dude.
lead to 8.
Let's start one person.
And he hits both free throws here.
I start your
So
one
now
person.
it's a
Put that
9-point
white boy on your dude.
Well, this trip to
Yeah,
the
put
line
that
should
size
seal
on
the
him.
deal. Amazing
Put that
job.
size on his ass.
And so the
Couldn't do
Timberwolves
shit with that
take
white
the
boy
win.
on him.
Some good competition, but
Yeah,
no talent
bitch.
advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think,
They gotta do it some more, nigga. Score 50 next time we play you, nigga.
Is your ability
You lame as fuck, nigga.
They really
You heard me. I gotta cut my fucking shit on. What it do?